126 for 4.
তাপমাত্রা যে কোনো উত্তপ্ত লিকুইড আরএফএল সিপিভিসি প্রো পাইপ এন্ড ফিটিংস দ্য হট অপশন। মহারাজ নতুন রেড কিং কুলিং অয়েল, এতে রয়েছে এক অনন্য পাওয়ার কুলিং টিউব, কুলিং ক্রিস্টাল সমৃদ্ধ হবে রাজার মতো ঘুম। অনন্য পাওয়ার কুলিং টিউব যুক্ত রেড কিং কুলিং অয়েল, টোনাল অপটিমাইজ টেকনোলজি আর হাই কোয়ালিটি কমফি ম্যাট্রেস নিয়ে এলো জীবন পাল্টানোর এক অন্য রকম আরাম। কমফি ম্যাট্রেস, হেলদি অ্যান্ড কমফোর্টেবল।
Still a lot of runs to get for South Africa. Bangladesh in control. Yeah, and it's been good watching them at work, and first of all, get runs on the board, and then this attack just at South Africa hasn't given them much. The little period where South Africa seemed to try and get the ascendancy is with the off spinner. Eddie Hassan, 3 overs for 25, the two right-handers together. But then Tamim goes back to his fast men. In recognition of the fact that they need to do something about that partnership and make sure that it doesn't continue to build. And Shariful, yeah, good bowler. Good addition to the side. Tall. But gas too. And it was a tough nut to get Bavuma. And both men, Bavuma and Van der Dussen, have the ability to bat a long time. In fact, in the side currently, as you look at South Africa's lineup, it's those two with the record that's quite good. And so they're key players. Yes, Miller as well. But ideally, you want them to come in when the platform has been set. Bangladesh have said, nope, we need you to work a bit harder. They're right in this, driving it. Yep, nice mixing it up. Yeah, skipper. There it goes. Pitch it up. Drive. And what about this? Yeah. Just got bigger and bigger and bigger. Bit more in that as well. And he's going, oh, needed just a bit more batter than that. I hit it for 6. Off the outside half of the bat.
It's been good captaincy from Tamim Iqbal. You mentioned that he went back to the seamers, opened with Shakib Al Hasan, but it was Shariful Islam who picked up the first wicket. And that particular over, the second over, or was that the third over from Taskin Ahmed when he picked up not 1 but 2 wickets, and that over really pushing South Africa on the back foot. And especially that wicket of Dussen still there, unbeaten on 67.
Oh, something. There was a sound, I tell you. There was a sound. I heard something in my ear. They have the opportunity to go upstairs, of course. Ghani Jella says, I've heard nothing. Tamim says, tell me something. Nobody's telling him anything. Out of time. Gone. There you go. Waited for them. And that's fair enough, you know. He's giving the explanation that the ball is bowled. We hear a sound. Bangladesh players hear a sound. and there's the appeal. Oof. I tell you what, I've heard it sound again. We'll need to go to Ultra to hear and see. There's a straight away, there's a sound, and they went up vociferous appeal. And Bongani Jella waits to say, well, do you want to go upstairs and check it? Shot. That's beautifully played. When they didn't go upstairs and check it, they said, okay, I'll give my other decision, which is it's wide, because I don't think he's touched it. And he didn't think he touched it. And it'll be the big reveal in not long from now. What do you think, Atta?
I think it's a very close call. I think you should have taken the review because the man on strike was a set batsman. He doesn't. Belter on 68 has gone.
For the finish, just the 5 off the over. It's 1-3-1 for 4.
Walker Footwear, happiness in every step.
বডির জন্য জিম আর ফেসের জন্য গ্লো এন্ড হ্যান্ডসাম।
নেটওয়ার্ক নাই,
নেটওয়ার্কটা ঠিক মতো ধরছে।
দেখা যায়
Critical player. There's Shakib Al Hassan, wonderful all-rounder, top all-rounder. And just in this phase is when they'd like him to contribute. Yes, early on, if he can get wickets, that'd be great. Oh, nearly chipped it back, you know.
Yeah, you can see the reaction
Live-
from the batter
live
also indicating that it might
দেখতেছে।
have just stopped a
চলতেছে
little bit
খেলা।
on its way.
28 ওভার 6 বল,
So
29 ওভারে খেলা।
he starts well here. It's never easy for a new batter to come and start playing. There you go, just stopped over.
লাইভ
Went through the shot early on, could have easily hit it straight back to the bowler.
This is the partnership Bangladesh want to make sure they break. First job, yes, well done. Broke the one before for the 4th wicket of Vuma and Van der Dussen. He'll have memories of Miller.
ইনশাআল্লাহ দূষণ করবে লাগে
Don't want him to get set right at this stage as he tries to get going. Still very new at the crease. 1, create a chance, and 2, make sure you take the chance.
It is also the fact that you mentioned about his exploits with the bat. Last time in Bangladesh for around, David Miller smashed a very quick 100. But he was batting while setting up a target, not while chasing.
29 ওভার 4
Completely
বল,
different scenario here.
কথা শোনা যায় আমাদের।
Comfortable. David Miller, easy as you like for 6. A beautiful shot.
Such a lovely follow through. It was there, it was up there, and it took him on. Have a look at this. Oh, there's a wow factor there.
It didn't quite get all of that, you know. It's the bottom of the bat. Sailed for 6. 1-4-1 for 4.
খেলা দাও, খেলা দাও, দেখে গেছো
তুই স্পিনে পানিকে টেস্টি বানা।
আমও কম।
খেলাটা কি?
দেশের 1 নম্বর গ্লুকোজ ব্র্যান্ড ল্যাক্সোস ডি এখন গ্লুকোম্যাক্স।
টোনাল অপটিমাইজ টেকনোলজি আর হাই কোয়ালিটি ফ্যাব্রিক কমফি ম্যাট্রেস নিয়ে এলো জীবন পাল্টানোর এক অন্যরকম আরাম।
আমার খুব বাতাস কম পরিষেবা লাগে ঠিক না বাতাস তো আমার লাগে না
শাকিল দেখতেছ আর দেখো আগে দেখো তুমি দেখতে থাকো তো নেট আমার ভিউ টাইম বাড়বে আমার একটু ভিউ টাইম বাড়বে দেখো লাইভে দেওয়ার জন্য করতে পারে না
আর সক্ষম আছে
কোনে ছক্কা হইলে
কেবি ভাই
হেলিকপ্টার যেতেছে এটা দেখতে হবে ঈদের পাপড়ি
Welcome back to Supersport Park. That's a look at South Africa's scorecard. Van der Dussen, as he does just about every time in South African colours in one-day cricket, he's 70 from 77. Had a decent partnership with Bavuma, but they're having a struggle of it. South Africa at 141 for 4 because these Bangladesh bowlers, all of them just about, have been good. 2 wickets for Tuskin is at pace, 2 for 35, and is affected this game. Time for Mehdi to come back. With the lefty on strike, he'll hope that he can bowl more to him, and he'll also try to repair those figures. They put him under pressure, Van der Dussen and Bavuma, and we're just seeming to get South Africa back on track. And that bowling change, the seamers back, and they got the wicket, broke the partnership, and are just about in control again. Well, a little bit more than that, with 173 still needed from 119. Shots of catch it, it doesn't carry. Oh man. Heart and mouth stuff that for Van der Dussen. Wanted it to go further behind square than that.
Yeah, he went in there and he knew that he didn't time it. That's the reason why it just fell short of Shakib Al Hasan, deep square.
Banged away. David Miller. Oh man, that's gone a mile. Easy as you like. Boy, he hits him.
That's his second 6. First one of Shakib Al Hasan. This time it's of Mehdi Hasan Miraj. That's the length. 96 meter. That's gone a long distance.
It's the control for me. It's not really trying to absolutely smoke that. It's just making sure he makes good contact and he just generally hits the ball that hard. Clean strike. Oh, clean as a whistle. Nope, you don't.
That's good.
bit call now. Enthusiastic as Mushfiqur Rahim. He's out the catch when Miller hit that, you know.
একটা লাইক মেরে দিও।
That's what? So old. Even if those 2 sixes already we've seen, the required run rate is still 8.6. Yes, that's gone fine. That should be a boundary. It is. This is good batting. It's on the right hander. Just picking up a boundary to finish the over. 154 for 4.
Saudi Extreme. Enjoy smooth speed.
পিওরিট বাংলাদেশ সরকারের প্রতিষ্ঠান দ্বারা যাচাইকৃত একমাত্র ওয়াটার পিউরিফায়ার।
Experienced a lot of it. It's been around this team a long time and has seen it all, really. Not the first time he's turning up and having to try and bat a long time, and a couple of innings certainly. I think World Cup 2015, I think that was start of that campaign. Had to bat some time with JP Duminy. They did that, got over the line against Zimbabwe where things were a bit...
Not to release too many boundaries, because it's a very good track to bat on.
Coming boys, coming boys, coming boys.
277, David Miller also picking up his runs quickly.
Well on, yeah, lovely in fact.
158 for 4.
অভিজাত ও রুচিসম্মত স্যানিটারি ওয়্যার ও ফিটিংস শাইন স্যানিটারি ওয়্যার ও ফিটিংস রুচির প্রশ্নে একেবারে আপোষহীন। মহারাজ নতুন রেড কিং কুলিং অয়েল, এতে রয়েছে এক অনন্য পাওয়ার কুলিং টিউব যা কুলিং ক্রিস্টাল সমৃদ্ধ। হবে রাজার মতো ঘুম। অনন্য পাওয়ার কুলিং টিউব যুক্ত রেড কিং কুলিং অয়েল।
Tonal optimized technology আর হাই কোয়ালিটি ফ্যাব্রিক কমফি ম্যাট্রেস নিয়ে এলো জীবন পাল্টানোর এক অন্যরকম আরাম। কমফি ম্যাট্রেস, হেলদি অ্যান্ড কমফোর্টেবল।
Bangladesh 146 for 3, South Africa 158 for 4. They're nothing much, it's just a wicket. And yes, in terms of runs, they're ahead. And the point that I was trying to make was you need to, as a bowler, you need to find a method to ensure that you don't release too many boundaries, because it's a flat track. If it's in the slot, any batter will take you on. So you've got to ensure that you don't give away boundaries, and you not to create pressure. And that's one of the reasons why I feel that if you can do that in the middle, that it will create a little bit more pressure. Even if you've set, and even if you've batted for such a long time, for someone like Justin, who's on 77 of 83 deliveries, we know Miller tries to play shots early on.
Bowling. Mustafizur. Recognition from Tamim again that this partnership is a dangerous one. He's got to go to a wicket taker. He's got to go to one of his men he believes can strike right here in the middle. And he's got a few spoiled for choice here, because each of them have turned up and they've bowled very well. Saqib up at the front and in the middle has gone okay, but he doesn't want to be bowling him at Miller, who can just pop him over the ropes. Mehdi Hassan's also being popped over the ropes. And so he goes to Mustafizur and says to Vandadussen and Miller, about with them, what are you going to do? Are you going to try and whack him as well? Are you going to nudge it? There's always the chance of deception with that slower ball. Can also go to his bumper. He's looking for a wicket, and he'll probably kind of give him free rein here and say, however you feel, try and set it up and get a wicket for us. Yours. Get on mid-off up in the serve.
That's well bowled, because to have a mid on and mid off up in the circle, especially when David Miller is on a strike, you're just passing a very strong statement to the batter that if you want to take me on, you've got to take me on and try to hit me over the top. He's already hit 2 sixes down the ground. That was off a spinner, both spinners. So that's the challenge for him. Is he going to take the bait or not?
And mid-off and mid-on will be right on the edge of the circle because of how hard he hits it, because he's such a strong player down the ground, and when he looks for anything, generally goes back over the top. But also to Miller in terms of the message that's sent by the field that's been employed. It's very much that the ball's not really going to be that full, so perhaps those feet don't go. And he's waiting for one that's sort of back of a length so he can work it leg side or cut if it's got a bit of width. Yeah, that sort of length.
It's turned out to be a good over so far. He's only given 2 singles. That's the last ball on the shorter side. He knows how important it is for South Africa to make sure that you don't throw your wicket away. It's a very good partnership, 39 of just 40 deliveries. And he needs to finish off nicely here, Mustafizur.
Is that slow again? Yeah, good over, just 3.
Walker Footwear, happiness in every step. Saudi Extreme. Enjoy smooth speed.
Partnership 40 from 41. Same stage, Bangladesh were 149 for 3. So in terms of runs, that's a bit of a difference. Couldn't get it through. Intentionally clear though.
Yeah, we were just talking off here whether Tamim Iqbal will be looking to introduce a 6th bowler. He has an option of Mahmudullah Riyad, who's a right-arm off spinner, Afif Hussain, another right-arm off spinner. So there are options for him. And he knows that Mehdi Hassan has been expensive. He's gone for 38 in his first 4 overs. So it's important for him to decide when he wants that 6th bowler to be introduced.
It might look innocuous, this delivery from Shakib Al Hassan, but it's clever line and length as well, quite full, and just work it onto the onside. I want to bowl at you. I prefer to bowl to the right-hander. And it's got to be very clever and very good and skillful in terms of getting your batter off strike, your more dangerous batter off strike. And here with the left arm spin to the left-hander, you're sort of bowling into an arc. Should just be 1. And be looking to do pretty much the same again to close the over out. What he doesn't want is this over to end with one that's there for Miller to pump down the ground and out the ground. Important delivery, especially following up the over before, just 3. Nicely done, well bowled. 164 for 4.
तो इस स्पिने पानी के टेस्टी बना
आम ও কমলার স্বাদে ভরা রিফ্রেশিং টেস্টে টেস্টি পাউডার ড্রিঙ্ক পানিকে বানাও টেস্টি পানি টেস্টি পানি
যে কোনো ক্ষতিকর জীবাণু থেকে সুরক্ষা পেতে ব্যবহার করুন সেপনিল ডিসইনফেক্টেন্ট স্প্রে।
Tonal Optimized Technology আর হাই কোয়ালিটি ফ্যাব্রিক কমফি ম্যাট্রেস নিয়ে এলো জীবন পাল্টানোর এক অন্যরকম আরাম। কমফি ম্যাট্রেস হেলদি and comfortable.
lovely evening. It's a good game on as well. Bangladesh, yes, at the same stage was 6-1 for 3, but they're in the driving seat here. They're searching for how they can break this partnership, 43 from 47. They recognize the danger of Miller and the fact that Van der Dussen is into the 80s. Tough defending ground, this. And they've got the issue of Eddie Hassan, who's fetched a... There was a squeal there. And as he sort of got to the stumps because the ball was coming straight at him. Rassie van der Dussen. We're going upstairs to check whether he was in his ground when all of that happened. If you're South Africa. Yeah, starting on the edge of this circle. Yeah, starting on the edge of the circle because of how hard they hit it, these two. Bat grounded, is it? Yep. Is it down? I don't know if it's down, you know. I don't know if the bat is down or if it ever hits the ground. I gotta look. Oh, well, I think it's done. Never mind, move on. Shot. That's beautiful. Deft from David Miller. So accustomed to brutality when he's out there, but this time placement and touch.
It's just a little bit too wide, but he played that cleverly. Played it late and over top of that fielder because there was a man in the catching position at wide second slip, Lichun Kumar Das. That's the reason why the third man was wider. So it's a clever shot to pick up a boundary.
That's why you can afford to be on the edge of the circle. He hits it that hard. He's trying to get that to go straight. Tell you what, Adrian Holstock was quite happy to have a look and go back downstairs, and I wondered if he ever got the bat down. I don't know that he does. So I don't know that the bat's gone down. I don't know if you see it go down or not. I see the shadow, and I think there's a gap, and now it's down. Shot again. A good hand as it went through, though. So prevents it from going to the boundary.
I'm also thinking in the same direction that you're talking about, the 50 partnership in 51. Just going back to that shy of the stumps and the non-strikers then, I feel the bat was not down. I agree with you.
It's the first time ever. Really? Yeah, we're making a good partnership here, you and me. Atar. Makings of one out there as well. It's gone to 50. Here's another angle. You know what? I'm just telling you what, and now it's down, all right?
The bat never touched the ground.
Certainly not before the ball hit the stones. It was down that time, okay? And he didn't hit. Big moment that. 172 for 4 after 35.
Saudi Extreme. Enjoy smooth speed.
নতুন যুগের দূষণ ফোটালেও যায় না, তাই পিওরিট।
Bangladesh, rainbow,
চিপস একটি আরএফএল পণ্য।
This is the partnership that's got to do most of the work for South Africa. If they're again, and Bangladesh recognize they have to break it. 172 for 4. Under Dusan betting nicely on an 82, and Miller just getting into his work to pop him over the ropes. Ali Moore, Ashwell Prince, and Brett Proctor.
Thank you, Pom. Brett, a lovely partnership here developing for South Africa now, grown to 52.
It's so key, Ashwell. And at the same stage, from this period, this is where Shakib and Yasser Ali really took it on. They scored 85 runs in the next 10 over period. South Africa, it's kept alarmingly low. This is the stand, because it's almost 10 to the over wanted from here. 142 off 88 balls. There's a rider to this as we just look at this replay. Watch this one squat on Rassie van der Dussen. Stays down. Shakib's bowling his last over. Tuskin's already bowled 9. But leaving an awful lot for Mahidi to have to protect because he's still got 6 to go.
That's a very good point, and he's under pressure because he's gone for 38 in his 4 overs so far, and at the moment they haven't got any of the other 6th or 7th bowlers into the game yet. So for somebody new to come into the game at this stage, they're going to be under pressure.
It's absolutely been massacred back past Shakib. That could have broken a hand. Not sure why David Miller apologises. He's got to try and hit him for 4, but apologise he did.
It's almost like a tennis player, doesn't it? In front of the net and somebody's just smacking it past.
It's self-preservation. He hasn't even tried to catch it. He's just got out the way. So I'm not targeting you, Shakib. As you say, it's like the man at the net that the guy just smashes it straight at him. What a boundary that was. It's in front of square. He's timed it. Miller's starting to get moving. This is dangerous for Bangladesh if Miller keeps going.
Before. Yeah. Come in.
We don't judge. এক টাপে খাবার পিক আপ করুন 15 মিনিটে ফুড প্যান্ডা। ভাবছেন ঘরের বাতাসেও জীবাণুরা করছে কিলবিল? আরে থাকে গ্রি, নো চিন্তা, ডু চিল। গ্রি এসি অ্যান্টিব্যাকটেরিয়াল ফিল্টার যা প্রতিরোধ করে 99% জীবাণু। গ্রি এসি একটু বেশি ঠান্ডা।
14 overs to go as we look at the comparisons. It's neck and neck. 6 is the same. Bangladesh will even hit a couple less 4s, but this game is so beautifully balanced now. Still a tough rate to have to get, 9.5 to the over. But as we said, of the 14 overs, the man who's been under the cosh, Mahidi Hassan Miraz, has got to bowl 6 of them. Will he bowl 6 overs from 1?
He won't, because the man coming into the attack now
Mamadullah.
is Mamadullah Riyad, and he'll be sharing some of the Mahedi overs. You mentioned that the rate has crept up to 9.5, nearly 10 and over. But probably the best ground in South African conditions to get 10 and over and beyond will be Supersport Park with altitude, fast outfield, and these two getting into a rhythm. Runs are hard to stop.
So here goes Mamadullah to Van der Dussen. A lot quicker through the air than we ever saw from Mahedi.
Yeah, it'll be a lot flatter. And he's got one that slides out the side of his hand as well, that kind of goes away from the right-hand batsman. He's prepared to be brave with his bowling options. Mamadullah Riyad.
Just as he went through for the single, Miller has come out of the run, just stretching his leg as if he might be cramping a little. Comes off a leg injury. Hammered again, hard through placement for 4. Jeez, hit that sweet.
He's coming off a leg injury at the moment, but there's nothing wrong with his timing. Every time something has been presented, he's absolutely smacked it. Short again from Riyadh. Miller creates a bit more room, but crunches it through extra cover.
This time, just the one, as Longoff's got a little bit squarer. The longer Miller stays out there, the more Bangladesh will hurt, because he's going at a strike rate of nearly 142, 44 of 31 balls. They're sitting on the ring now. It's almost as if they're offering one. They're happy for that single to be taken, so long as they can protect the boundary. The run rate's still a high one at 9.5 to the over. This partnership of 68 in just 10 overs is starting to gain further momentum. A bottom-handed punch, but he is timing it so sweetly. There must be an element of concern, the destruction that David Miller can wreak.
Absolutely. As well as Rassie van der Dussen. There can't be many people around the world who's better than Rassie van der Dussen at the moment, especially at 50 over cricket.
Before this innings, his average was 75. He's 85 not out. Make that 86 not out. 8 to 9 from the over. 13 remain. It's 191 for 4.
Walker Footwear, happiness in every step.
বডির জন্য জিম আর ফেসের জন্য গ্লো এন্ড হ্যান্ডসাম।
Saudi Extreme. Enjoy smooth speed.
When high-class players are mentioned in the white ball game, Rassie van der Dussen is lost. But every innings he plays now for South Africa, you just go, he keeps churning those runs out, and it's not a little cameo.
Well, you want to say that it's been an unbelievable start to his ODI career, but it's gone beyond the start now. He's an established player at this level, an established player in ODI cricket, and it's quite significant ODI career now with an average of over 70.
Trump card. This is a bit of a gamble, in that he's saying right now, I need the breakthrough. I have to get it now. I've got 1 over out of my premier quick bowler. He's back at Taskin. How does South Africa play this? Do they go, let's just see him off in these 6 balls and take on the rest, or do they also attack him? Attacks, it could be. It is. It's a great catch.
Yasser Ali in the deep. Bangladesh has played their card in bringing back Taskin Ahmed. And Yasser Ali, who was brilliant with the bat before this afternoon, takes an absolute blinder out at deep square leg. Rassie van der Dussen played an unbelievable innings, but he's got to go to an unbelievable catch from Yasser Ali.
And that is why out cricket and fielding can turn a game around, because this is quite spectacular. Rassie van der Dussen gets across in the channel and plays his stroke, the pickup towards the short boundary. Look at the ground being made by Yasser Ali. He's at full tilt. That is a great grab. It could be a match-winning grab. It's the end of van der Dussen for 86. It's worked. He's back. He's got the wicket. Delight for Taskin. It's 191 for 5.
And despair for that man. Rassie van der Dussen, another unbelievable innings from him. He's got to go for 86.
Walker Footwear, happiness in every step.
আউট গেছে আউট।
তাজা সতেজ গ্রানার করা লিগার আপনাকে তাজা করবে।
Now the extreme. Enjoy smooth speed.
Proper catch. In comes Andile Petlaquire.
Pressure of his first class 100 is Andile Petlaquire. He's in good form at the moment. Won't have a lot of time to play himself in. Run rate creeping up to 9.7 and over now. He's got to find his rhythm quickly.
That 69 not out was in partnership with Rassie van der Dussen when they came together. 100 score and he got them home. Can he do it again? Tuscan now to Miller. The wicket's been taken. Miller knows how important he is. Let's just pause with that thought because here's another look.
As you say, Brett, that's that shot. Familiar shot. His go-to shot for Rassie van der Dussen. And at full tilt, Yasser Ali. Great hands, great catch.
Where I was going now, Miller didn't get out to Tuscan. Just see the over out, David Miller, and be there for the rest of what's available. Good piece of fielding. It's just the one. New man on strike.
Yeah, and I think they've been brilliant in the field. As the Bangladeshis, Mahedi, Hassan, Yasser Ali out in the deep with a great catch, and Fif Hussain through ball, covered a lot of ground on the boundary. They've been outstanding. Here's another look.
Just didn't middle it. But often half a bat from Rassie van der Dussen can still go over the fence. This time it was the lower half, and it was a low miscue, but lots of ground to be made by the big fella. And gee, didn't he make it well. Kept his eye on it all the way. Full tilt he was. Great catch.
Yeah, he's been aggressive in his final overs. Tuscan Ahmed, captain, has brought him back to see if he can break that partnership. He did exactly that. And now he's finishing off with just a single so far in his last over and picking up the vital wicket of Rassie van der Dussen.
Oh, it's hit him on the grill. Well, it'll probably need some inspection. Certainly hurried Andile Petlaquire. Wasn't his quickest ball, but it was a well-directed bouncer, and it's got him straight in the grill.
Yeah, been real good aggression from Tuscan Ahmed. He's by far the paciest of the Bangladeshi fast bowlers. I've no doubt that off the top edge crashes into the grill.
But it's so well directed, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I've no doubt that the newly appointed Bangladeshi fast bowling coach Alan Donald would have been instructing his bowlers to use the aggression, to use the bounce on offer, and
simple questions. Just to check that there's any form of concussion.
What's that signal? No.
So the end of the 38th, it's 193 for 5.
RFL CPVC Pro Pipe and Fittings যা পরিবহন করতে পারে সর্বোচ্চ 93 সেন্টিগ্রেড তাপমাত্রার যে কোনো উত্তপ্ত লিকুইড। RFL CPVC Pro Pipe and Fittings, the hot option. মহারাজ নতুন রেড কিং কুলিং অয়েল, এতে রয়েছে এক অনন্য পাওয়ার কুলিং টিউব যা কুলিং ক্রিস্টাল সমৃদ্ধ। হবে রাজার মতো ঘুম। অনন্য পাওয়ার কুলিং টিউব যুক্ত রেড কিং কুলিং অয়েল।
Tonal optimized technology আর হাই কোয়ালিটি ফ্যাব্রিক কমফি ম্যাট্রেস নিয়ে এলো জীবন পাল্টানোর এক অন্যরকম আরাম। কমফি ম্যাট্রেস, healthy and comfortable.
Too expensive, too early. Taken at cover. The Rexit season continues. And Van der Dussen, the big one. Teeing off to the short boundary. That's a super catch. And with Van der Dussen, has South Africa's major hopes gone? Great spell. 3 for 36 in his 10, Tuskin. Best bowler by some way of the day. So Mamadullah 1 over, out the attack. Here's Mustafizur. What does Miller have to do? Is it just, or is it got to the stage where needing almost 11 and over, it's all out attack from Miller because you got to go down fighting, or does he still play?
He still plays, I think. I think he's seen the situation a few times, and whilst he's there, anything is possible. We're at Supersport Park, we're at altitude, the ball flies, and if anybody can get and over, 11 and over, maybe even 12, 13 for the last.
They are sitting right on the ring, saying, hit it past me. You can have one if you want it. We'll bowl to the new man, but you hit it past me. You can hear the screech from the keeper, just reminding the South Africans. He's telling his team it's going to 11s or 12s, but he's not telling his team. He's telling the two batsmen out there. That's the target market. There it goes, 10.5 to the over. That's that beautiful slower ball.
And the important man in innings is going to be this man. And with this skill here, back of his hand, slower ball, all the pace off.
I'm really trying to go through the permutations that Tamim Iqbal is trying to come up with here. That'll be wider down the leg side. And why I say that is, at the end of this over, Mustafizur will have 3 to go. Surely he's kept for the death. Shariful will have 3 to go for the death again. So that's your back 6. Somewhere 5 overs have got to be bowled by the other bowlers. Will that be now? Will he really gamble and keep those for the end? It's a good stroke. It's a good stroke. It's through for 4. And it's 50 for David Miller. And what a good one it's been.
And Mamadullah Riaz.
It's a good stroke. It's a good stroke. It's through for 4. And it's 50 for David Miller. And what a good one it's been.
And Mamadullah Riaz.
It's a good stroke. It's a good stroke. It's through for 4. And it's 50 for David Miller. And what a good one it's been. Even the third time, it's still worth watching. Well played, David Miller, a 17th international half century. Now Pat Laquire. 6 from the over. 11 remain. It's 198 for 5.
Saudi Extreme. Enjoy smooth speed.